Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi. Today I'm using neons. I was having a brain wave. That's not the word I wanted to use, but in my last Froggy Friday, I think it was last week. I don't know what day I'm on, what week I'm on. I did a paint pour on a frog, and it was very nice. Don't get me wrong. It was just bland. I wanted something a bit more in your face. Well, I wasn't the only one who thought so, so I thought, okay, let's do neons. People liked the green one, don't get me wrong, but as soon as I said neons, it were like, yes, do neons. Now, I do have neon powders, but I couldn't get them to mix in the paints very well. So I bought some really cheap kids neon paint. Now, it took me a lot to get this paint to be of any consistency that I needed it to be. But first off, I'm aqua casting the frog. Did I lose some toes? Yes. Did I lose a foot? Yes. Was I being gentle? No. I was being an absolute pillock. I didn't wait for it to finish the proper amount of time it's supposed to set for, because I'm an impatient fool. I also kind of dropped it, but I glued all the toes and the feet back on, so now you can't tell. You really can't tell unless you turn it over. But then I'm going to put some cork on the bottom when they're completely cured, because I think that'll just look nicer. And figured out a trick with this. Put a stick underneath the tray and tap the heck out of it. Just keep lifting the tray and banging it against the desk. It was brilliant. Didn't completely get rid of the bubbles, but it were a good try. Now, these paints are really thin. Purple's good. Black's good. Well, black's not even a neon, but these ones, oh god, so watery, it was awful. The purple's a different paint altogether. It's not this sort. And I ended up having to put quite a bit of white glue in just to get them to thicken up a bit. Now, you're going to see me struggling with this bottle because it's on its way out. It's not long for this life. It's not got much left. And it was coming out like a snail. Absolute snail. You can see it looks like blur, blur, and then all of a sudden it just blobs. But this I needed to mix up really, really well. So of course that's going to create bubbles, a lot of bubbles. So then I have to sit there and wait for the bubbles to kind of disappear. But I left the lids off so the glue could thicken up some more, as well as letting the bubbles release. And you can probably see at the bottom of the screen is a split cup. Never used it before. Some cheap thing from Temu. Bit flimsy. Easy to clean though. That were alright. I just left the paint thing, I just left it upside down so it clean. Not clean, so it empty out first, then just use white. Now my frog is sat on two of them little plastic resin cups. And I'm doing it in a shallower tray this time so I can actually get my hand in there. And you can see this paint's really thin. I will be putting more glue in, but I won't let you sit through that misery. So I'm just mixing it up and I'm thinking, yeah, this is not good enough. This is not good enough. See, I did put a little bit of pouring medium in with it, because when I tried to mix it on its own, it were awful. It were like, I'm sorry, but it were like a bit of snot. Now, I did put a bit of orange in that powder, but it seemed very bitty, and I didn't like it. But, needs must. I do put the lids on at the minute, because I'm going to give them a good shake, which is not a very safe thing to do in my hands. I was half expecting it to just go bleh everywhere, but the lid stayed on. These little pots are amazing. Just little takeaway pots from Amazon. But you don't waste any paint this way, because you just leave what's left in the pot, put the lid on, and it's alright for a few more days, or weeks actually. And like I'm saying here, it's too thin, way too thin. I don't like it, so I need it to get thicker. That's my way of saying it's thicker, and I will be using that in a minute. Now I have added my glue, and now you can see it's a bit thicker. Still not quite thick enough, I think. So now I'm filling up the spaces in my split cup, and I don't know if I should have used the black. See, I thought the black would be really nice to contrast. That's the word I'm looking for. But I think it overpowers, and I have got a tiny drop of silicone oil in the black. It's the only one that's got it, and I think it worked. It does make some funky patterns, but like I said, I think it overtakes. And I completely forgot about the purple, so I put it in with the yellow just to see. So now I'm just going to swirl it everywhere, and the black being thick is taking forever to come out. Then when it does, you see it, it's too much, and you'll have to excuse the lights. I broke one and I was waiting for a replacement. And of course, Temu takes 3 weeks. So yeah, I think it overtook. It really overtook. And I don't think these neons are as bright as I wanted them to be. I think they dulled each other down. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. I mean, don't get me wrong, now I've varnished it, sorry. It does look a lot better. It does look much brighter. And I do like the pattern. You'll have to tell me, if you watched last week's Froggy Friday, which one do you like the best? Because I'm not quite sure. Is it this one? Or is it the green one? Do you know, no, I think it's this one I like better. And the green one's more I'm a chuck it together and hope what happens is going to work nicely. I'm a bit more, I won't say so much colourful, but more in your face, I suppose. And now, because I don't think it's bright enough, I'm slapping some more paint on. Don't know why. It makes no difference, because I have to go around it with some of the bottom paint to get the bits that's been missed. And now I'm doing like a graffiti. I've no idea what I'm doing. I'm just chucking stuff at it. But at least for the shallow tray, I can get to this paint better. And now, for some reason, I add more black. And I quite like that, actually, with the pink on top. It was quite nice, so I did some more. Of course, I'm an idiot. But if it had stayed like that, that would have been awesome. But it didn't, because I can't leave note alone. So yeah, it's very much a marble effect, and I do like that yellow. That yellow is a very nice colour. Oh, and I did try and mix the powders with ordinary white paint. It just made them very, very pastel. I didn't want pastel. I might do a pastel something or other next, I don't know. Not be a frog. I'm fed up with doing frogs. I do want to do some more paint pour, but I don't know what on. Or whether to do it on a flat surface again. I don't know, we'll have to see. I never know what I'm going to do. Now, this is the paint that's left over. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, I like that. That would make an awesome skin. you can make jewellery pieces with. So me being me, chuck some more paint in. And you know, I was really disappointed. It's now finally dry and I've pulled it out and it's just black. It's a shiny black on one side and a matte black on the other. The matte is the top. I will use it for something. I don't know what. It'll come in handy. Maybe if I leave another one and then... Ooh, yes. That idea's just popped into my head. I do like doing a voiceover because I can think better. I don't know why. It's silly ideas that just pop into my brain. I must write it down. I don't know where my notebook is though. Are you shocked? Because I'm not. Oh dear, I'm rubbish. But I do like this yellow, like I said, so I'm adding more to it. And right now I'm writing on my mat because it's a lot easier to remember. Now what was it when I was thinking? Pass. Oh yeah, skins. So this looks nice. It looks like an explosion in a paint factory. So I left it. I get it a bit of a run round first, and then I just left it. And yeah, like I said, so disappointed. It just all went black. The black completely took over. Not happy. But yeah, I did like it. I did, honest. I mean, it looks nice. Oh yeah, I'm checking CID to make sure it's not too thick. And with the heat we're having right now, oh my god, it didn't take long to dry at all. So the next thing will be that I'm going to be doing the frog. I just want to say thank you to my members. Thank you for being here. Oh, sorry, I just hit a glass. And joining is hugely appreciated. Not necessary, you don't have to, but it helps me out loads, so thank you all very much. And thank you to my subscribers for watching and keeping watching, making sure my watch hours are being watched. Thank you so much. Now, here's where I couldn't decide whether to use these glorious coloured pens that my daughter just bought me with a unicorn booklet. So I've been colouring unicorns. Oh, I like unicorns. So I was going to try and use these on the frog. Yeah, they don't stand out very well. Not on the frog. So I changed my mind. I mean, you can just about see the screen, and the other eye was absolutely perfect. If the other side had done the same thing, that wouldn't bob on. But it weren't, so I didn't. So there. Now, I'm using a silver pen, excuse me, and Croaky again. Oh god, Croaky. Sorry. I know. Uber dad joke. I'm just highlighting little bits of it, not too much. And it's barely noticeable actually when you're doing it on the actual frog before you put the varnish on. The varnish makes it shine. In fact, it's really hard to take photos of it because the light hitting the shine on the frog, well, it's just immense. But I think I kind of got carried away with the pen. Oh, that sign there is to say that you can take a picture of that on the TV and it gets you to subscribe. Save you pressing all them buttons. And I do think I went a little bit overboard. I have got a couple of holes on the bottom. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's not like I'm selling out. And it had to have silver toes, I'm sorry, but it did. Just on top of the black, so it nicely stood out. And, sorry, my voice is going again. Better not be getting sick again. Ugh, can't do that nonsense. But I do like the shine on the frog when it's done. It's a bit pretty. I mean, I'm watching this and it's like I've never seen it before. You have to excuse me, I'm loop-de-loop tonight. It's really hot. I keep moaning it's hot. thank you for your support. Whoever buys me a coffee, I am hugely grateful. And also thank you for Tiffany for your 20, I'm going to say dollars, I think it's dollars, on a super chat. Oh my god, I can't remember. I've only just looked. So anyway, thank you very much, Tiffany. I shall pop your name in when I've gone back to finishing editing. I will. And then I am still faffing with the silver pen. Are you bored of me yet? I'm bored of me. I really should stop faffing and just get on with it. That bit did get no paint. I was a bit annoyed. Oh, yeah, I did that bit on the back too, just to make it show up a bit. So yeah, I'm going to now black his eyes. I don't mean violently. I just mean I'm going to put some black on, so the black eyes set up. Oh, do you know, that green looked really nice, the black round then. Oh, Bumfluff, why didn't I notice that earlier? Yeah. Oh. But yeah, go with the black, because then it'll stand out more, and I won't varnish the eyes, because I think they look nice matte against the shine. And you're going to see something silly in a minute. This is how clumsy I am, and heavy-handed. Well, you will see in a minute. I don't know why I did this black line. I really don't. Although you can see it when the varnish is on, you can't see it when I'm doing it. I'm going for the white paint now, because I just need 2 little dots in the eye, just for some life. And there's, look, just make a right mess. It was like, what are you doing? Oh yeah, don't forget to check out the description box for money off codes INTO RESIN, resiners, and lots more. 20% I think off INTO RESIN and 15% off resiners. Everything else I think is 10%. You'll have to check yourselves, because my memory's not working. It's too hot and I'm mardy. But look at him. He is quite cute. The bottom's still not quite dry. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave that. I'll varnish the top, and then when it's all cured, I'll put some cork on the bottom. And I'll varnish it, and then I'll show you the pictures, which are here. And I think it looks quite cute. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye!
In a world of shadows, light does sing. Goth unicorn with a blackened wing. Happy she dances under moonlit nights.